I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack, Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday. Let's talk fish. What's going on, guys? You know what that song means? That song means it's Friday. And it means it's time for Redfish Bluefish with me, your host, Jason. We have a pretty interesting show going on for you this evening. If you remember last week, we did a giveaway. That's right, a double giveaway, in fact. We had a couple things we were going to give away tonight. And if you notice from the YouTube card, it says we're going to do Aquascape number 2. But right now, I noticed something just now, and the tank. I'm going to have to do something about it. There are babies in here. I just saw one swimming around. And you'll remember, this is the abode of Little Pete, the prize platinum galaxy tiger guppy you see in the back. Hello, Selfin, and many other people. Welcome, welcome. It is Friday, and we made it. Hello, Chevy Fish, Muppet 929, Bob Kaler, I saw you earlier, and many others. But I am horrible at following all that text that streams by so quickly on my telephone. Yeah, we have babies in here, and this female, she is the baby hunter supreme. So hopefully they're down in this really thick moss and Suswasser tongue that I have going on. Anyway, yeah, that's going well. I definitely have babies in here. Hopefully there will be some survivors. Hey, Cody-san and Teresa Cookie. Thank you, Cody-san, for that reminder. Looks like we have 12 people in here and 8 thumbs up. That is not bad. Susan for SLC Aquatics. Hey, I'm so happy you're in here because I was going to mention you here in a bit. Thanks, Susan. Hang around for a bit. Hey, Sean. Welcome. So yeah, this is actually a low-tech tank. This is my wife's aquarium, actually. This is just a... hey, Susan. Is this the yellow-green cobra? She asked. These are the Platinum Galaxy Tigers. It's the same ones that I think you saw in the other aquariums downstairs, but this is my favorite guppy. He's the one that I was doing selective breeding to get. He's really, really small. Let me see if I can compare my thumb to him. I mean, he's really small. He's so small. He's like Endler size, you know. So anyway, yeah, this is my wife's tank, as I was saying. This little low-tech tank. It's just full of Suswasser tongue. Yeah, short body, a really long tail. That's what I was going for, Susan. Really compact, short body. Yeah, I love that. That is my favorite. So let me flip this around and let you guys see me. I'm upstairs. Usually I'm downstairs in the fish dungeon, but the thing is tonight, man, it's hot up here. Hold on, let me fix that. This thing's ripping. There we go. That should be better. Well, we're going to do some cool stuff tonight, guys. We're going to do 2 giveaways. Now, I was thinking about this. Should it be possible for one person to win twice? Should that be allowed? What do you guys think? I mean, we're gonna go back and do a drawing off of the live stream I did. I believe it was 1 week ago for the day. Susan's vote is 1 winner per prize. That's good. Okay, thanks for the input. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to give away some little fertilizer tabs from Tropica. They work really well. They last a long time in your substrate. And then we're going to give away some of those curvy scissors, as Tropica calls them, the S-shaped scissor. Stainless steel, pretty pricey. They're actually not cheap at all. So we're going to do that, but what we're going to do mainly this time is another Aquascape. Aquascape number 2. And let me Actually, bear with me as I affix this device onto my tripod. I know it'll be shaky, but I think you'll forgive me, hopefully. Then we can flip the camera around, show you guys what we're going to be working with. Just adjust this. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Susan. Crazy t-shirt there. Yeah. Yeah, those are my gangster kitties. Yeah, this is what we're going to be working with today. And I wanted to do something, I don't know, something I've never done before. There's a member of our fish fam that's going through some, I wouldn't say tough times, but coming to grips with some decisions. Family is in need, and this member of our fish fam is having to temporarily say goodbye to a fish room and break down some aquariums and you know, move on temporarily, just temporarily, and that's tough to do for us. If you're a dedicated fish nerd, that's not easy to do. So, without further ado, I am going to dedicate this little aquascape that we're doing for my son to my son Adrian, and also to Susan for SLC Aquatics. This is for you, Susan. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using something that I used very recently downstairs. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the. Oh, you're very welcome, Susan, and thanks, Bob. Something I used downstairs. This is that Imagitarium black sand. It's very, very fine. I'm sorry. Let me get. I thought I had a little pair of scissors. I'm off camera grabbing a pair of scissors, just like, I don't know, 20 feet away or something. Always missing something before I go live, guys. But now, one thing I'm worried about is last time I did this is great sand. Cutting into the bag now. This is great sand, but it's really fine, and I'll show you in a second. Let me get this cut off. There we go. I'll show you in a second what I mean by fine. It's really clean. It's really nice, but it is not. They are not large granules at all. Let me show you what I mean here. I don't know if this is going to show up, but see if I can spread it out. Most of it is like there, right on the edge of my that I'm pointing at. Really fine. So last time I used this, I was so amazed to fill the whole aquarium up about, I don't know, about that full, about an inch, actually 2.5 inches more like, and I poured the water in, and lo and behold, pouring the water in forced a lot of air into the water, and these bubbles formed all over the sand, and the sand is so fine it actually stuck to the bubbles like these weird looking clumps, and more clumped to the bubble until the bubble like just kind of lazily floats around. And it lasted for about a day and a half, so hopefully it doesn't happen this time. But what we're going to go with this time anyway, guys, I'll shut up about the floating freaking sand. See if I'm zoomed out. There we go. Hopefully that's a decent angle for you guys. Let's zoom out a little bit there. There we go. And adjust this up. And then relock it. There we go. I think that's going to be better. Okay. So we're going to just do something for my son and for Susan, for SLC Aquatics. If anyone's watching this stream after the fact, I'm certain that everybody in the stream now knows Susan for SLC Aquatics. However, after the fact, if someone is watching this and hasn't heard, punch it up on YouTube. Susan for SLC Aquatics. And you will find her channel. Great stuff there. Fantastic channel, fantastic person. So look at that. I already made a little mess. Got a little sand here, just a few grains. Clean this up. So yeah, when I did this downstairs, the results were very, very nice. I really, really liked it. I don't want to go too crazy on the sand, but I want to get enough. I think we need a little bit more than that. Sorry, guys, I can't really see chat right now. It's going to be one of those where you guys are going to have to, for the most part, chitter-chatter amongst yourselves. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more. I think that probably is good right there. I feel good about that, I think. Okay. I think that's going to be good. Now, guys, if you have not entered into that little drawing that I did, I believe it is the I believe it is the last live stream that I did that was about a week ago. Trying to find it. I believe it's Fishstream episode 13. Now that's a clean aquarium. I believe that was it. I'm just verifying right now. That's the one where we did our contest, I believe. Really sorry, guys. I'm trying to verify that. Oh, sorry, guys. That was a total lie. It's Fishstream. I'm sorry, Fishstream episode 12, farm tank reboot with new capped substrate pot method. If you guys go back, I'm sorry for that little dead air area, guys. If you guys go back in my videos and you find that one, Fishstream episode 12, farm tank reboot with new capped substrate pot method. The phrase that all you had to do to enter the little drawing that we're going to do later on after this simple aquascape is to drop me a hashtag new house in the comments of that video. And you don't have to spend any money. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to pay to ship this stuff to you. Okay. If you win the nutrition caplets from Tropica, I will pay for shipping those to you no matter where you live. No matter where you live. You will also get the curvy Tropica S shape scissors. So that is pretty killer. I'll ship them at my cost, both of those things, no matter where. So I think that that is more than enough sand. Yeah, that's good. Too bad our friend Father Fish isn't in here right now. He would have some opinions on whether or not this is enough sand, I'm sure. So hopefully we don't get some crazy floating stuff this time. So anyway, remember last time I showed you guys this piece of beautiful wood. We've got a lot of light stuff going on the back and on the front. I was thinking about trying to use it at an angle like this relative to the front of the tank. Let me see if I can fix the angle here. Sorry, guys. Whoa, sorry about that. That was shakiness. Okay, here we go. That's better. So I was thinking about something like, I don't know, maybe this kind of angle. Let me see, play with it. So you could get the dark and the light, thing going on. Like I said, I kind of want to keep this fairly simple because I know my son really, more than enjoying the hardscape and the plants, he really is going to be enjoying the critters more than anything else. So something like, I don't know, this, because from this angle and that angle, you can see some light color on the wood. As I said, if I turned it around like something like this, see the thing that bothers me with this, and I'll be honest with you, it's the curve. See the curvature of this? How it kind of curves down, it's bulbous, and I don't know, it bothers me. I was looking at it earlier, and I don't really like it. Let me play with the placement a little bit. Ooh, I'm going to do that. I think changing the angle might. Let's see. Fill up this gap here, because often that can change. Most of you aquascaping nerds, fellow nerds of mine that are watching right now, probably know that if you fill in gaps around hardscape on the bottom, or vice versa, sometimes you dig substrate out to reveal gaps, it changes the kind of chi, the sort of spirit of the thing going on. It changes perspective. Let me think about this. Let me release the beast from this tripod and move the tripod so I can more easily show you guys from different angles. There's a lot of people in. It looks like we have 18 people in here right now. I'm sorry I haven't been really looking at the phone because we're doing this little nanoscape for my son and for Susan. Susan for SLC Aquatics, our friend. So we're going to move this, I don't know, like this. Do not want this hardscape touching the glass. That's a big no-no. Classic mistake. That's a mess up when you do that, because when you go to clean the glass, you go, ooh, I can't clean the algae off that glass because I have stuff leaning against it. And if I move it, other stuff leaning against that will collapse. And yeah, kind of a classic mistake thing. You always want to make sure you got some clearance. If I can put my finger in there, which I can, you're probably good. You see? Looking down on it, making sure that you're clear. Yeah, that's cool. Then we can kind of reassess. Well, the good thing about this is we're not going to be putting any moss on anything or gluing anything to anything today. We're going to keep it really straightforward. So we can change the position of this. All right. Yeah. We can try that. Why not? Hey, Aquaballs. Hey, Punchy Paints. Hey, Sean OOTD. Kaler's Aquatics. Now I'm looking at the peeps in the room. Looks like we got some more peeps coming on in. Yeah, this is the wood. This is Mopani. This is Mopani. If you see it from this side, it'll look more familiar. This is the back side of a piece of really dark Mopani. The other side is really blonde and kind of toffee, kind of got some mocha, I don't know, toffee, caramel stuff, tones going on, and really interesting texture. The shape is slightly troubling, but we're going to try it. Thank you, Manini Escapes, and welcome. I hadn't noticed that you were in here, bud. Okay, I think that'll probably do it. Yeah, we'll start there. Okay, now here's the hard part. Now, remember we were talking in, I don't know, 3 or 4 live streams ago, and in the last one I was showing you guys where I like to go and get rocks. bunch of different stuff. Let me zoom in on these really cool pieces that I find up here. We can do some of these dark. Actually, I only have sadly some dark stone. I actually have some of this too, some decent Siriu, which is not quite as dark, perhaps. I actually really like this piece. Was thinking about trying to use this, perhaps all of these. So let's get started with that. Let's move these over here and see how that looks. And of course, it is going to darken up, not considerably, but some. Whoops! Once we put water in it. So let's look at what we got here. Let's assess. This is Siriu. This is native local stuff. I like it all. Can I use it all? No. Welcome, Heaven-Bound Farm. I think we may be better. I may be better off just sticking with some low-slung Siriu. Nothing too. There was a really good piece here. Let me find that piece. Here's a really nice one. It's got an interesting crevice at the front that will cast some interesting shadows. You see, if you can imagine the aquarium light above it. You see. I think that could be interesting, maybe. Let's go back to the tripod so I can use two hands. That would be helpful. Welcome, Nathan. Glad to have you by. Okay, there we go. We got the tripod back in play. That is more like it. Let's see what we got to work with here. I really don't want to go too complex on this thing. I'm going to keep it pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, this piece here is broken, and I've already tested it. When it gets wet, it doesn't look so hot. However, it does have a really interesting face here, and I think if we step it up high like that with some sand underneath it, for instance, I'll add some more sand in the back corner here, but what I'm talking about is this. Just step it up. It's so simple to do this with sand, and it stays put. So something like this. You'll have a little interesting kind of shadowy space there. Get a little more sand. Actually, I'll do that afterwards. Something really, really simple, like this. I think we need to adjust this to the front a bit. And over a tad. And it needs something just behind it, not just plants, I think. Build this up really high here. Thinking. Guys, I think we're actually gonna be best off like something like this. I feel like we need to direct the eye, the beholder's eye, if they're willing to be guided, that is. Pam, you know all about that. Direct the eye of the beholder, if you will, off in that direction. You see, Maniniscapes, you're definitely into aquascaping. You see what I'm trying to do? Exactly, I'm trying to draw a focal point up that way because what I'm thinking here, once I put more sand back here and build it up quite a bit, I want some eventually maybe two, three, no more than that, three really long, elegant stems going straight up of Ludwigia repens mini super red. Red, red, red. So you got black, you got some gray and white, this beautiful blonde and black behind it, kind of coffees, and then this brilliant three, perhaps five, always an odd number, of Ludwigia repens mini super red bursting out back there. I think that that would be just really, really lovely. Easy to maintain. That's a big part of it, to be honest with you guys. Let me sit here for just a moment and think about this. Thank you, Sylphin Aquatics. I appreciate it. Welcome, Cichlids23. I'm finally looking at the screen, guys. Um, yes, Zen Ginger, absolutely. More sand in that back corner, absolutely. Yeah. In fact, I'll do that right now. I really appreciate you guys coming by. And as always, if you happen to find yourself in this live stream right now and you're enjoying yourself, you're not looking to jump out of the nearest eighth-story window just yet, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my little channel. It would certainly help me out a great deal. And if you do, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. Otherwise, when we do cool stuff like this and give away stuff, you won't know about it until way after. And then where's the fun in that? So I will stop the shameless, dirty self-promotion with that. Okay, we got some more sand back there. And look at that. I like that. I don't know, something about this piece coming out at that angle kind of reminds me of Superman's fortress or something. Man of Steel. I'm just kidding. Just kind of a little acid flashback or something there. I don't know what happened. All right. That's actually really cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Plenty of room for some nano fish. I was talking to my son, by the way, guys. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put my little chili rasboras that I have down there. I think we're going to add those guys in here. I think I have 6 of them, 6 or 8 little bitty chili rasboras. They'd be really, really cute in there swimming around. I think they'd look really lovely on that contrast of color. Contrast of hardscape color, I should say. I really do. I think that's going to be nice. So my son has also asked, and he has been asking for a while. I'm not sure how that's going to work on this black sand and with these really, really strong dark colors, but he has really been asking for a long time, Dad, will you please get me some of those black rose or desert rose or any of those black neocaridina? I love them so much, Dad. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with some simple shrimp in here and some little nano fish. Whatever goes in here has to be fairly easy to maintain. And Ludwigia, is really easy to maintain. It grows like crazy. You better keep on top of it, but it's easy. It has to be easy to maintain from a plant perspective as well as from a oh, thank you, Manine Escapes. That's very kind of you. It has to be easy to maintain from an animal perspective as well. And those black neos and the little chili rasboras, man, those guys are pretty no nonsense little critters. So with that, I think actually, let me think for a second. I mean, in terms of hardscape, really want to keep it kind of straightforward. One thing does annoy me a little bit. Now it kind of annoys me actually. This blank space in this little crevice here between these two rocks. I'm gonna try to do that. Then after we have water in it, it's really easy to get sand off of, areas where you don't want it. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Okay, one moment. Let me step away and get my aquascaping, those leveling tools. Always need one of those guys. Okay. And with that, I think we'll actually be able to start adding some water to this guy and then plug in some Ludwigia repens in the back. And like I said, I'm just going to keep it pretty straightforward, but lovely, hopefully. Now, here's the thing. Is the sand going to float like crazy again? I'm going to find out. Let me show you guys. If it happens, hopefully you'll agree it's really weird looking. If it does, it's not the end of the world. You just, give it a day and a half for it to all kind of settle and get, let the air get out of it and let it fall down out of all those bubbles, wherever it may. And then use an aquascaping tool like this, or even a paintbrush underwater, a clean paintbrush to brush the sand off where it lands if you don't like where it lands. Okay, guys. Seems like we're okay so far. Hopefully I have not spoken too soon. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week despite a lot of scary stuff that I don't want to talk about, and I would encourage and in fact ask, please. You guys are fantastic. Let's not talk about all the stuff that's going on and panic stuff. So, in fact, there's pretty good evidence I've seen myself. I've noticed of YouTube taking videos down that kind of focus on that that stuff that's going on. Yeah, so I don't want this video to get taken down because this is a a tribute to my son and to Susan for SLC Aquatics, and we want to keep that up so everyone can enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to go get another thingy of water. You guys, please watch that tank for me. Make sure no one steals it. Sorry, guys. I would normally take the camera with me, but we got a lot of people in the house right now. You know how it is. We got company and stuff. So I've got another large pitcher of water, and that should just about do it. This is a really, really small aquarium. All right, here we go. This is RO water, by the way. I RO'd it downstairs. Had about 20 gallons of it, and remineralized it. Brought it up to a TDS of 100, as per usual. Actually, I have some up here as well. I need a little bit more. Guess not. So anyway, it's actually been a very productive week. I've been working remote, actually getting quite a bit done. Surprisingly, large amount of work getting done here at Redfish Bluefish. I've actually been working out of the fish dungeon, and it's been surprisingly relaxing. And I think I've gotten quite a bit more done than usual, simply because there are fewer distractions. You guys know how that goes. All right. A little bit more. I'm not going to fill this one totally to the brim. Okay. Well, there's still definitely a lot of air that's going to be escaping, but it doesn't look like. Well, actually, I can put the light on it, guys. Let me put the light on it really quickly. See if we're going to get these crazy bubble problems I was describing earlier. Hopefully not. With the sand deciding to magically float. Okay. I think it's going to be nice. I really do. And the best part, this really, really hard Mopani wood. Let me turn off the light and kill this camera light here. There. That is the just the aquarium's light going on here. I think with that Mopani wood, that's a really hard African wood, extremely hard, and it doesn't float, and it's not particularly bad about fungusing up and getting gross and that sort of thing. So I think for a simple, wow, it turned out really nice. I think the angle of the stones work out quite nicely. And we're just going to be plugging. Now this is a really crappy light. Just gonna, pardon my crudeness, this light is ugh, but it does have a disco feature, so if you're looking to get crazy, you can go, red, green, all kinds of different colors. I don't know why you would want to do that. Definitely don't do that to your fish. But it is adjustable. You can crank it down. This is the lowest setting. This is the highest setting, so I think it'll work. So it looks like we have 21 people in here and 22 thumbs up. Wow. Well, thanks, guys, but I guess we lost someone. Yeah, I think that's going to be really nice in here at night, when he's kind of laying in the bed, which is behind the camera. I mean, it's behind me. Kind of, when you were a kid, little boy, little girl, kind of looking at night lights, looking at things at night, kind of thinking the day through. I'll give him something nice to look at, I think. I think it will. Okay, well, let me try to clean up a little bit of this sand. It doesn't look like we're going to get any of that too much of that weird floating ghost sand stuff. I think has everything to do with the water. This is aged water that I'm using. And when I did this before, the water was freshly RO'd, and it just had tons of air in it. and it clung to all the sand, and man, it floated like no one's business. It was crazy. Get all the sand off of here, man. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think we're good to plug in maybe 3 or 5. Hey, Manini Escapes. Yes, actually, I'm growing the Ludwigia. Well, it came from tissue cultures that I got about, I don't know, maybe about a little bit over a year ago. And since then, I just kept it going, just from several tissue cultures that I got from this company named Hortilab that's out of Central Europe. I think that's good. Okay. Next, we need to let me zip down there really quick, and I'm going to steal some clippings of Ludwigia repens mini super red, and I'm going to make sure I have everything I need. Got it. Yeah, and bring them up here and get them plugged in. I'm going to do either maybe 3 or 5 cuttings, I think, perhaps. Should probably be enough. Okay. Let me get some young cuttings, nothing too old. Got some decent selections here for sure. Okay. We've got our 3 pieces. We're going ahead and shoot for 5. I think that's good. Okay. Got our 5 pieces. Grab my Tropica, my trusty Tropica tweezers, and I'll show you guys what we're plugging in here. This is what we're going to be working with. Really pretty, beautiful red plant. Quite easy to grow. As the name implies, this is really red, and it doesn't seem to require CO2 to achieve a really strong pink kind of red thing going on. So we are going to actually move this light first. Sorry, guys. We're going to just put this guy right in the bag. No fuss. Not too close to the glass, though. You don't want that. Because same principle. If you get in the habit of, planting plants, filling your tanks up, to the point to where they're like rooted right up against the glass, you're really trying to kind of get a little greedy with space. You usually end up regretting it because you just can't clean your tank properly. So don't want to make that mistake here. So that's one. Go with another one here. Oops. Give that another try at a better angle. There we go. Much better. Okay. And what that's going to do is obviously that's going to grow up, and it's going to really contrast really quite nicely against that stone and the the black sand. Oh man, again, guys, again with the refusal to stay planted. That's all right. That'll look really nice, I think. Okay. There we go. Just 2 more to go, it looks like. And this is a slightly more robust one, so he's going to go right there. And it looks like the last one. Let's get this guy prepped. Get this extra stem off. You want to get the, you don't want a super, super long stem. Often I'll pinch the leaf like that and leave a petiole. Remember we talked about plant organs? I'll leave the petioles like that. Just plant that. It acts kind of like a little anchor, and certainly, oops, I dropped him. Certainly, that's where roots are going to grow out of, right there at the nodes. So you remember when I was working in my little plant tissue culture lab downstairs, that's what I'm harvesting, in fact, nodes, because that's where the meristems are. And this one, yeah, he's good here. Nope, he's not good there. Let's try again. All right. Now when that gets rooted nicely and going, I think that's going to be really lovely. I've got plenty of CO2 apparatus. I can add CO2, like a little trickle if I want. But yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, so after being submerged like that, just for a couple of days, those plants will be completely red, completely. So yeah, oops, sorry about that. So that's what we're just going to do. We're just going to let them grow up behind those little rocks and just enjoy the color contrast. And yeah, let's put this back, kick the light on, and give it another look. Simple, simple, simple. No need to overcomplicate it. Turn the light off. There you go. Now we're going to start to see some serious color contrast going on as it grows in and just gets healthier and happier. It should not take long at all for this stuff to get rooted. Fish Whisperer Miles, what size of tank is this? He asks. I believe this is like a 4.1 gallon or something weird. It's a really strange aquarium, really strange size. It's all metric, of course, which is why the gallonage is always so bizarre on these low iron rimless things. Yeah, quite nice. So we're just gonna keep it really, really simple like this. I think what I might do, guys, is so maybe order a little bit of moss, a new kind of moss. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some Christmas moss or something, and do some moss work a little bit later. But I think for now, I'm actually pretty happy just to have this grow in and be simple. Let me move this aside here. You know what I see, what I think I'm going to do, guys? What I kind of imagine in my mind? You see that really kind of blinding, it's really bright on that wood. Really bright. What I'm thinking of is possibly putting some red root floaters in there or some other kind of floating plant. That would be nice. Yeah. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Yeah, the red contrasting against, the black and the gray is just it's quite nice. I thought it would work well. We'll see. We're going to there's actually no aqua soil or nutrition whatsoever in this substrate. None. We're just going to use just plain old, water column fertilization and keep it simple. I do have to, yeah, there is actually a lot of air in here. This is what I'm talking about, guys. See how I barely touched the sand and moved it? Look what it's doing. Just getting like little bubbles all in it. And before long, it's going to start floating around in little clumps. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll have to let that settle. We'll definitely have to let that settle. Funny story. When I use it, let me flip the camera around, guys. Hold on. I'm sweating like Pavarotti at a cake shop right now. It's hot in here. Let me flip this camera around here. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Kind of funny story. I was the first time I used this black sand downstairs, right? I turned my filtration off, did all the right stuff, right? Filled it up with water, turned on filtration, kind of walked away and got busy doing stuff, and realized that all of that the sand that I was complaining about floating around in bubbles and stuff was getting sucked up by my hang on the back filter, my box filter. So I looked in there, and man, that thing had tons of sand. It was like sucking sand up and just like filling the box up. It was crazy. So I learned a lesson from that. I'm not going to do that this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this chill out. Chillax, man. Chillax. You're cool. Let it chillax. Looking at it in person and then looking at it through my phone screen, you guys are seeing a very, very blue aquarium. Trust me, it is not blue. I don't know why you're getting that hue. It's simply not that blue, which is bizarre. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to make that mistake this time. I'm going to let this air, see it starting to form in there. I don't know if you can see all those little bubbles. Yeah, it's starting to form. It's soon enough, the sand's going to start floating in little chunks, and that'll last for about a day. Then it'll all settle back down, and then it won't happen ever again. At least that's my experience. Yeah, it's going to be nice. Killer. So, oh my gosh, I've been on for 54 minutes, guys. I promised you a giveaway, and you're going to get a giveaway. Like I said earlier, let me flip this around. Sorry. Like I said earlier, we're going to do a giveaway. And do a giveaway for you guys here. And I mentioned the video. If you haven't entered that drawing, all you had to do is go there and enter hashtag new house. That's all you had to do. So let me. How am I going to do this? This is not going to work well. Okay, let me see if I can do this and show you guys what's going on. I believe this is the one. Yep, this is the handy dandy site. You know what, guys? In fact, to do this the right way, let me go get the goodies. It's not too late to go over there, guys. To go over to that video I mentioned earlier. You can ask people in chat if you're not sure which video. It was a live stream we did. You can go over there and type in hashtag new house, I believe it was. Look at the other comments and just kind of copy everybody. I give you permission to cheat. Go on ahead and drop a comment if you haven't done it yet. Let me go get the goodies and show you guys what we are giving away. Okay. Hopefully you don't pick up any weird hot mic, verbal, outfit malfunction level stuff. Okay, here we go. We have our Tropica S-shaped scissors. We're going to be giving these away. We have our Tropica nutrition caplets for aquariums. These things are awesome. They're actually pretty hard to find. A lot of people don't carry them. Tropica is really strong in Europe and Canada. They're not as strong here, sadly. I wish they were stronger. Want to see these guys? Someone said. Nutrition capsules for aquariums. They're basically, this is brand new. I'll show you guys what's inside of it. They look like vitamins. You empty, you open them up, you pull the little caplet apart, and you pour it into your substrate on the bottom before you fill it with water. And it adds a lot of really, really long-term additional nutrition that's very, very slow release for your aquarium. So it's really good. It's good stuff. So, without further ado, let me get things set up. Bear with me, guys. I am slow. Go to my channel, find that I believe it's this. Yep, I see a lot of hashtag new houses. So we're going to copy the URL for this particular video. We're going to go to our comment generator. And we're going to put in the URL for that particular video. Boom. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Show you this is legit. Okay. We're going to filter duplicate users. That means you can't enter more than once, right? Filter comments based on specific text. And it's hashtag new house, of course. So, hashtag NEWHOUSE. No spaces. Then we're going to hit get YouTube comments. Boom. Amount of unique commenters, 13. All right, guys. So let me take this now off. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to throw this tripod in the ocean. I'm not a violent man. But this tripod. It's the latching mechanism that makes me crazy. Here we go. 13. Okay, let me scroll down and close this annoying thing asking for money. Okay. Start raffle and pick random winner. Random winner. There we go. Okay, guys. Now this first click is for nutrition capsules. Okay. This is kind of the runner-up, but they're actually really good. So here we go. This is the first one. Boom. And the winner is Cody's son. My man, Cody-san. Everyone loves Cody-san. Cody-san, congratulations. You're the winner of our nutrition capsules for aquariums. Random winner is Cody-san. Welcome, Cody-san. Congrats, bud. Now, unfortunately, that means you can't win these. I've decided that, look, let's spread the love around. If you win one, you can't win the other. But don't feel bad, Cody-san, because these are really nice. These are really nice. If you're planning on setting up, actually, they're really good for stuff like this, gravel, substrate that doesn't have a whole lot of nutrition in it, or has very little nutrition in it. Gravel, it could be kind of pea gravel. Sand is a no-brainer. It doesn't have any nutrition in that. Pop one of these in there, put it directly on the bottom in the glass and kind of rake it to the back wherever you're going to put your plants. Then put your sand on that. Dude, you are set for like a full year at least. That nutrition will last a long time. And you got 10 of them in there, bud. Congratulations, Cody-san. Now, let us move on to winner numero dos. All right, guys? You guys ready? This is for, the Tropica S scissors. I think that's what they're calling them, right? Yep. S scissors for aquariums. And the winner for this is 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oops, you got to hit start. Sorry. And the winner is Colette S. Colette S., you are the winner of the Tropica S-shaped scissors. Congratulations, Colette S. Big, big congrats. Colette S is the winner, and so is Cody-san. Guys, big congratulations to you guys for winning, and I really appreciate you entering and participating and being here for the stream. It means a lot to me. It really helps out my channel, helps out the old watch time and all that good stuff. So congratulations big time to both of you. All you have to do next, please send an email to my email, and you don't have to give me your real name. You can give me a fake name or whatever. Just give me an address, any address, to send your prizes to. I will pay for the shipping. If you live overseas, irrelevant. I will get it to you. Okay, that's the deal at Redfish Bluefish. When you win, you win. If something horrible happens, okay, it's lost. I get something in the mail because you're in Canada, and they're like, "Hey, these scissors, they were sharp and pointy." Not that Canada would ever do that. That's a horrible. It's a horrible example. But something weird like that happens. Email me, let me know. I'll get you in electronic format with PayPal or something like that. I will get you the cash equivalent. We'll work something out via Amazon.com, whatever. But all you got to do is send an email to me. And my email address is rfbf72@gmail.com. So it's like the initials of my channel. rfbf72@gmail.com. Give me your address. Give me some kind of name to put on it, and we'll get these right out to you in the mail. Hopefully, it won't be delayed. Unfortunately, there are a lot of shipping delays going on right now with the thing going on. You know what I mean? Which is actually why I should explain to, I believe it was Aquaballs, Cody-san, and someone else, I'll have to look it up, why the guppies have not gone. They have not shipped out because I have been waiting for stuff that is not perishable to get to me, and it's delayed, and the explanation is this stuff that's going on. So naturally, I'm a little worried to put fish in the mail right this second. I kind of want to see how this plays out over the next couple of days. I hope you guys understand. I'm definitely not blocking you guys. Let me give you guys a look at little Pete. What's up, little Pete? Come on. There you go, buddy. I love this little guy. He's really social for a guppy. I love my guppies, man. But anyway, guys, it looks like we have been on for 65 minutes and 20 seconds now. Little Peter. There's little Pete. He's always chasing around the ladies. He's a really gorgeous guppy. This is a Platinum Galaxy Tiger guppy. Where is he? Clearly, they came from the Dragon Mosaics. They came from the Mosaic line for sure. I'm trying to find him. He's hiding now. It's playing hard to get. Typical. Oh, there he is in the back. Yeah, that gorgeous fluorescent thing he has going on his head, on his back it's just amazing. Anyway, yeah, this is my strain that I've been working on. I certainly didn't create the strain. I'm not the creator of the Platinum Galaxy Tiger line, but I definitely improved it for sure. It needed some cleaning up, big time. It had some problems in it. I feel that I have gotten them more stable. I've been able to, for sure, get them to be a smaller fish, still have a really large tail, and in fact, an even larger tail. And I've gotten their bodies to kind of get a little bit smaller, not tons, but some. And I'm kind of pumped up about that, which is why I'm going to be sending some of these guys out as soon as things look a little bit better. We get a better look at things. But anyway, guys, this has been a fantastic live stream. I've really enjoyed it. We did another aquascape. It's pretty simple. Like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'll give you one last look at it before we sign off. I'm going to keep an eye on that sand thing. I'm kind of paranoid about that. This has been a total kind of a guerrilla live stream. I haven't really followed chat hardly at all. And I've missed like 95% of what's gone by. I apologize, but you guys know that's kind of how these Aquascape live streams do. They don't give you any opportunity to really chat at all. But Colette S, you're very welcome, and Cody-san, congratulations again, guys, and Mike M, you're very welcome. Don't bother about the chainsaw tonight. Oh, that's right, Friday the 13th, and I am a Jason. And you know what's even weirder? I won't tell you any more than this, but I was born on the 13th. On a 13th, sometime. So, yeah, super creepy. How about that? Anyways, guys, it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to let that thing settle down. I don't want that sand floating and, with the hang on the back filter, which is a Tetra Whisper. They're okay. I don't want that sand floating around with that hang on the back filtration going, because it's going to suck those clumps of sand up and really mess things up. So I'm going to let that settle down. I'm going to wish you all a fantastic evening. Congratulations again to Cody-san and to Colette S. Please send me an email. It doesn't have to be tonight. It can be tomorrow. It's not going to go out this weekend, just so you know. Probably go out Monday or Tuesday. Send an email to me. My email address, once again, is rfbf72@gmail.com. And while I'm at it, if any of my subscribers ever want to drop me an email and say hi, that's totally cool. You guys are always welcome to reach out that way. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and joining me here today. You guys are you're my fish club. I don't have a fish club because I live so remotely. Thanks so much, Fish Fam, for stopping by. I'm going to sign off here. As I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And we're going to see you next time. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.